I've got a lot of room with this wheel in the way, but this clay's pretty firm. Not gonna lie, for being right in the bag. So I hope it kind of loosens up on me a little bit. Both the Raku and the B-Mix actually got a little firm. But we'll see what we got here. This bottom bag seems a little softer. The clay store, there's like pallets and pallets of clay, so I don't know if like these are just really tightly compacted from having, you know, thousands of pounds of clay stacked on top of it. But yeah. Oh, thanks for the likes already, guys. That's awesome. Hardly even been on here and you guys are already liking it. All right, this is my first time touching this clay. I haven't even been into a bag yet. This is Laguna Raku. Oh, okay, it's not as hard as I thought it was. Just the bag was pretty tight, I think. Let me slam this on the ground a few times. Get this clay moving a little bit here. Ooh. Good morning, Joel. I'm doing good. How are you? You still thinking about getting back on the wheel today? Do you know if there's a way that I can make my chat bigger, or do I just got to get like a second device to have the chat? Because this doesn't quite cut it for me. It is a little firm. Anyway, I'm gonna bring this over, and then I'll bring you guys over. Try wedging this clay up. Yeah, so the my electric wheel parts are supposed to be delivered today too. I checked and it's out for delivery right now on the FedEx truck. So just been keeping an eye out for them because I want to get this electric wheel put together because this is what we're looking at right now. So I want to get this thing back together. All right. Whew. It's like cloudy here today, but I'm warm for some reason. Very warm. Only a second place. Yeah. Gonna get on there soon. All right. All right. Well, just don't overdo it, I suppose. Just take it easy at first. See how it feels, I guess. Ooh. Slanted here. There we go. So yes, this is the a new clay for me. My first time ever opening a bag of Laguna clay. This one in particular is the Raku. Because I do atmospheric firings. So this was probably the best bet for me. I also got a bag of B-Mix. Morning, Mandy. I don't know, it is quite firm, but let's see if it loosens up for me. Start with just a little matte clay here. Nothing too crazy. Sorry, this is going to be a little loud for a second. I'm only starting off with a little bit of this stuff. I just want to get on the wheel and throw it. And then if we like it, we'll go ahead and wedge up some more. There we go. A little bit more centered there. Normally I would use my little contraption that I made with a wire to do my wedging, but that table is currently occupied with my decommissioned electric wheel right now. So not quite room to wedge. Man, I really want to get my electric wheel going today, though. That'd be so exciting. Oh, you guys are shaking every time I slam this. That's funny. I think it's my first time using like a true raku clay. So I wonder if it's just common for raku to be a little firmer, or if this could be like an older batch that I got. It was so cool going to the clay store though. My first time, I went to Vermont Ceramics. Husband and wife own it. Extremely friendly. Oh, and there you guys go. And we're down. Let me put you up on the shelf. And you guys shouldn't shake so much. But yeah, husband and wife, so amazing, super helpful. And despite the 2-hour drive, I think I did save quite a bit of money. Their clay is $38 a box, and each box of Laguna, they stock only Laguna clays, and each box is 50 pounds, pretty standard. So yeah, I wonder if it's better if it's down here rather than clipped up here, because when I was rewatching some of my videos, it seemed like I was, when I'm looking down at the wheel, I was like yelling right into the mic. So good morning, Cynthia. Welcome in. Yeah, I need to get another device, or like get a nice stand for my laptop or something that I can have it set up out here, because chat's just so tiny. My eyes are already bad as it is. Taking the board with me that time. Shoo. Yeah, I'm so excited. I have a new belt and the weighty washers coming in for the electric wheel. I lost count of how many times I've done this on the wheel. I want to make some more. I would like to make some more mugs, or mug forms, so I can keep practicing my handles. Feels more natural. Okay. Cool. Oh, we're drinking the yerba mate this morning. I don't find it many places over here, so when I was over in Vermont yesterday, I took advantage of it. Oh, my scale is already over there. I was looking for my scale, but it's right next to me. Oh, the battery popped out of it. There we go. Probably going to go for about £1.25, £1.50, roughly. I want some good size mugs. Let's see, how much is this total? We got 6.5 here, so we can get, if we do £1.25, what is that, 2.5, so 4 of them would be 5. So I can do 4 1.25s and then a 1.5, I think. Best flavor of Arizona tea is, what did Mandy say? The mango? Don't know about that. I'll fight you on that. I don't know. From Romania. Oh, well, welcome in. Is that, do you pronounce that Popa? Romania. That's awesome. Wow. That's super cool. I will say, though, something's going on with my hands, because driving yesterday, my hands were like cramped up, like really weird. I got a new steering wheel cover because the steering wheel on my car is just so small. Like I can grip my entire hand around, and I don't have big hands or long fingers, but I can grip my hand. Popa, awesome. I'm glad I pronounced that right. All right, my scale turned off on me. I just ripped this off. I was going to cut them off, but just rip some pieces off here, and then we'll wedge them up together. What did I say? I was going to do 4 1. Yeah, come on, Mandy. 4 1.25s, and then the leftover it should leave me about £1.50. Right? If I do my math. Romania. That's cool. I don't think I've ever met somebody from Romania. I went to school with some international students, a few from China, a couple from Thailand. They were really cool. Man, I miss Nepo. He was a cool dude. I think that was it. I think those are the main two. I think the class before me had students from a couple different places, but I don't quite remember, to be honest. The scale keeps turning off me. It's not ideal. And I can't rip off enough clay for the life of me. 1.1, 1.3, a little over. Oh, that's the mail truck. I heard a truck and I looked up and it was white, but it's just the mailman. I really thought it was FedEx already. Just had the realization, Mandy says, someone who's good at pottery, they kind of have to be good at baking. Maybe, kind of. If you want to burn your baked goods when you cook them at 1,000 degrees Celsius. No, I mean, that's true, though. I mean, you do have to have some knowledge of, like, heat work and all that. And an oven is essentially just a dumbed-down kiln, you know, meant for 500 degrees, not 4 times that. Honestly, I don't really do a whole lot of baking other than my clay. Baking is fun, though. I do remember I went to a technical school for culinary arts, and baking the cookies was one of my favorite jobs. So was making the pizzas. We had all of our own dough, so we'd make all the pizzas from scratch. And for this culinary arts program, we had a cafe that we'd run Thursday and Friday. So that was cool. Like we got like some experience, and all the students would, you know, not all the students, but students who wanted to would go and get their lunch from the cafe there. All right, one more, 1.25. Oh man, I took apart my wheel. What was it, last week or maybe the end of the week prior? So I really hope I remember how to put this thing back together. Oh, when I was in Boy Scouts, we used to make upside down, cobblers, upside down cakes and stuff in the Dutch ovens, right in the campfire. Oh man, those are some good times too. Whew, I'm sweating. I should bring a fan out here. Golly. And then this is 1.49. So I did math right. So I have 4 1.25s and then a 1.5. So we'll play around with some mug forms here. Hey, who's saying crazy things, huh? Who's out here saying crazy things? Keep the crazy stuff to yourself. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and get on the wheel. I'll come back to you guys. Don't worry. Don't y'all worry. I'll be back. Set this up here. Oh, come on. Almost dropped our clay. That would have been unfortunate. All right, I'm gonna need my wire tool. Oh. Okie dokie. This may be the last time on the kick wheel for a good amount of time. Ah, shoot. I got to clean up. I got to get this this clay water is some of my Plainsman clay that I've been throwing. And I got to get some fresh water. Pardon me, guys. Yeah, so this is a weird little Saturday morning stream for me. Because, well, there's two reasons. One, I'm really excited about the clay. I guess three reasons. Two, I'm really excited to get these wheel parts. Oh, I'm missing some chats here. Oh, I'm just going to pick you guys up for a second. Me and the folks went to a PF Chang's. Is that a restaurant? What's PF Chang's? Amazing chocolate and raspberry molten cake. Ooh. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Thank you. I also got this new tool at the clay store because this little guy I dropped the other day, and it hit my kick wheel, and obviously it's spinning, so it flung it somewhere. I had no idea where it was, but apparently it just landed on the floor behind me, but I just didn't realize. So while I was gone, or while I was at the store, I grabbed this. This one's an actual mud tool, so I don't know, and it is significantly larger. You can see on there, it's quite a bit bigger than this little kidney that I have. So I figured it would probably come in handy anyway, even though I didn't quite need it. Thought I needed it, but oh well. I think it was like $7, so they're charging like way less than what it would cost me to order online anyway. If I remember correctly, I did look at the mud tools at one time, and they're not cheap. I mean, a lot of people love the mud tools, but they are not cheap. So, all right. I gotta go fill this up with water real quick. I'll be right back. It is a restaurant. Okay. Meow. Meow. All right, be right back. Oh wait, I forgot. You guys can still hear me probably. Don't have to get warm water anymore. About time. Ooh, this candle smells good. It's missing a label though, so I'm not sure what it's supposed to smell like. Oh, I'm gonna have to put my throwing shoes on too. My handy dandy throwing shoes. Water. You got water? This shelf? It's like a coat hanger. Wait, what shelf? Next to the window? Hey, you're probably talking about this, huh? That was given to us by Zoe's Nana, I want to say. Oh, to the left of that? Oh, yeah, so this is, we rent this trailer, and this porch was just kind of built next to the trailer pretty much. It's not even like fully attached. It's kind of weird, but the metal ones. Oh yeah, you're probably flipped. So I was okay. Yeah, these guys. I do have this metal rack here, but the shelves were too big for it. This came from my mom. Oh, let me showcase these handles that I've done so far. So these are my first 3 handles in a while, because I really want to get better at handles. So I think they turned out pretty okay. The pieces are kind of cute. But yeah, it was just I'm really trying to refine the craft now. I've done so much throwing on the kick wheel and done so much firing in the barrel, but now I really need to start throwing some more finished pieces of work, I suppose. Is what I'm going for. All right, let's see how this clay throws. I think it did soften up a bit on me after wedging, so that's good. Expected, but also good. Here we go. Oh, I didn't put my throwing shoes on. I don't want to ruin these ones. Shoot. Thank you, Mandy. Yeah, kind of like bubble wrap, or what I thought it looked like is like dragon scales almost, something like that. But yes, I have been experimenting and practicing the more refined skills with the craft. So handles, you know, I made that planter last stream, I believe. And the handles on that I actually really enjoy. I did end up styling them just a little bit more after they firmed up a bit. So yeah, clay is stiff, I will say. I wonder if I should maybe stick these in a bucket of water, see if they'll like force some of that water back into them. I do have some music playing in the back. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. Probably not, though. Yeah, okay. After I throw this, I'm going to have to run inside and grab my fan. It's, like I said, even though it's cloudy, it's quite humid out today, so. I sometimes, oh shoot, there's clay on my phone. I sometimes something with my mug. Sorry, there's clay in the way. Mandy, send another message so it moves up. By running my thumb along the handle. That would be. No, I'm neurodivergent if I didn't say. Too late. Now everybody knows, Mandy. You know, I actually don't really mind that little bit of firmness that this clay has. I feel like it's really like rigidity. Swan City, how are you guys doing? This is the raku clay, and this is my very first pot throwing with it. And I was just saying, it feels a little stiff, but that could be because it's raku. I don't know if like this is my first time using like an actual raku clay as opposed to just like a low fire. So, it does feel good though. Like it feels very strong. Just very strong, I guess is what I'll call it. All right, we're gonna throw some mugs right now. Like I was saying, I want to keep experimenting with my handles. So yeah. Oh, and Jess, my electric wheel parts should be delivered today. So I'm hoping that happens relatively soon. FedEx normally does come by before the UPS truck does, so I'm actually kind of glad that they're shipping it with FedEx. But I'm getting a new belt and the wavy washers, and then I'm hoping that my electric wheel will be back in business. Back in business. This is a pretty big mug. I think this is my 1.25. Clean up that bottom a little bit. Whew. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to grab my fan. I want this bellied out just a little bit more. I want some nice large mugs. But yeah, I need to figure out, like the more functionality of pieces too. Because like I was saying, I throw and throw and throw. And fire and fire and fire, but I haven't really focused on like the pieces themselves so much, I suppose. But that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. Like I don't regret doing that because I just focused on those aspects of the process as opposed to really refining the pieces, adding handles, decorations, and stuff like that. I kind of just let the fire do its work for me. So what I am thinking is, because of how stiff this clay is, or even right now, like it just feels, I don't like stiff. I don't know. Stiff really isn't the word I want to use here. It's not stiff. It's like rigid almost. Like it's holding itself up like really well. So I'm thinking, because I don't really throw with bats much, I'm thinking this will allow me to pluck it off the wheel a bit easier. Hopefully. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's still curly. I'm very glad it's still curly. Whoa, whoa, we're going haywire over here. Thank you, Mandy. Though, yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think I look much better with short hair. I had my hair down to my butt. I went through that whole phase, so it's now time to really get cleaned up here. Yeah, that picked up nicely. All right, let me go grab my fan because I'm gonna keep dying without my fan. Whew. For lack of a better word, I guess the clay is more forgiving, more pliable than the previous. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, a little bit like that. It still wants to move for me, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it's gonna flop. I mean, of course, if I go too thin, too wet, all that jazz, it will flop. But it's firm. It's firm in a way. All right, I'll be right back. Just gotta grab a fan here. Hi, Smokey. Smokey's just loafing. I think I might close the door to my house and then open up the porch door as well. Might let some air in, hopefully. There we go. Oh boy. Where am I going to set up this fan? I wonder if I set it over here, if I'll feel it. No, even if I don't feel it, it'll at least get the air moving a bit in here, which will probably help regardless. All right, while my hands are clean too, let me get this clay off the screen so I can read the chat. Ooh, down to your butt. Yep, my hair was that long. Give tickling. What the heck, man? Come on. What a relief. Yeah, it's just a lot to handle, and keep up with. Like, keep longer hair healthy. It is a chore. You can't really just let it go. This I can kind of just like I woke up this morning, ran my hand through my hair a couple times, and this is it now. I'm just hoping that there we go. I'm just hoping that it doesn't straighten out. Like, I don't know, because apparently the weight from having my hair so long and like pulling it down and then getting it cut short like this, it sprung back, and that's why my hair's curly all of a sudden. So I'm hoping that doesn't go away, because I actually kind of like these little curls. Or if it does go away, I'll have to perm it. That is just what I'll have to do. All right, let's see. Yeah, this stuff starts off quite firm. I am curious about the B mix too, but that'll come after, because that's a obviously higher cone. This I can fire in the barrel. Those random moments when you think something's in your back. Oh my god. Okay, well, luckily I haven't had to deal with that. I got it cut before I hit that point. Yeah, I would hate that too, Mandy. I don't. That does not sound fun. I would hate that too. 100%. Thought I heard another truck. I've also been trying to be more mindful about how I'm throwing. I'm trying to throw a lot better. In the regard that I don't want to be doing so much trimming. I love trimming. I still want to trim. It's one of my favorite parts of the process, but I really want to get to a spot. Oh, geez, this is a mess. There we go. I really want to get to a spot where I don't have to, spend 10 minutes or so trimming up a pot. I want to throw the pot and be mostly finished. Obviously, it's going to depend on what piece is being made as well. But, oh, this piece feels way better than the first. All right, let's do one more kind of lighter pull here, and then we'll go ahead and shape it up. Another thing on my list is consistency throwing. That's something I just haven't really done. Trying to throw the same piece over and over and over again. I just don't have much experience with that, and that's just another skill that's nice to have. It's nice to know, and depending on where pottery takes me, if it does end up becoming a career for me, that may be something that is necessary. Or if I get into some kind of wholesale work or whatever it may be, that repetitive throwing might be necessary. Get more curly and humidity. My hair, the curls suit me. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I missed some of your chats. You may rock a perm, whether it's loose waves or even full-on curls. See, I don't know. Full-on curls might be a little crazy. I'm bordering what when waves turn to curls, they're S-shaped. Yeah, I have a couple S's up here. I have a couple S's. Hey, Mom. Good morning, guys. My sponge is getting saturated with clay. I'm trying to keep myself a little bit cleaner while I throw as well, so that's why you see me grabbing this big sponge and just cleaning up the wheel head a lot, because I'm just trying to stay on top of that. Keeps my pan. Oh, sorry, dryer's done. I gotta go turn that off because it'll keep turning on. Let's see. Let's make this one more of like a tumbler. Is that what they're called? Like these straight forms. And I'll put like a nice decorative handle on this one. Morning, Nick. Future's too freaking bright. Oh, I'll just need to get transition lenses. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this as like a straight cylinder, and then maybe I'll try doing that dragging style texture on this entire piece. Because let's see, are the walls? Yeah, I'd say the walls are probably thick enough for me to do that. Ooh, that's what I might do with this one. I think I'm just gonna leave this thing as a plain cylinder. That sounds good. Scrape off a little bit of that extra clay at the bottom there. Just cut my finger. Oh no, we're good. Get me banned on here. Oh, we got a little bit of water down there. Grab that real quick. Oh! Joel, I haven't heard Joel in a while. He might still be sticking around though. Rich dark green. Morning, Terry. We were up late, now up early, huh? Here's the raku clay, the new clay. One of them, I guess. Because I also got some B mix. Shoot. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Sorry, I was just looking at those, trying to get a different angle on them here. Oh boy. Wow, I feel like I'm going kind of quick this morning. Surprisingly. Oh my god, the FedEx truck's going by right now. Bros. This is my little kiln god that I made too, by the way. He burned some incense. He's not fired or anything, but oh my god. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my box. Morning. Thank you so much. Awesome. Have a good day. Drive safe. All good. Ta-da! Oh, dudes, let's freaking go. All right, let me throw this last pot because I'd say I already have it on the wheel. Then we're going to... Oh, let's go. No, we're not throwing this right now. I want to get the electric wheel. Oh, dudes. It's time. I think it has been nearly 10 months since I've thrown on the electric wheel. I have only been on the kick wheel. That is bonkers. Oh, my goodness. All right. Get over here, dudes. Get over here. All right. I might have... Oh, it's the music. It's like, what the heck is that sound? All right. I think I'm going to run at... Yeah, I'm going to run in and grab a TV tray so I can kind of set my parts right here next to me while I work on the wheel. Oh, my goodness. I should have been more prepared. I was so excited I didn't even get prepared. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the electric wheel is coming back to life. Oh, my goodness. You guys don't understand how excited I am for this. You really don't. You really, really don't. So I need to... Okay, this needs a little more cleaning before I put it back together. I do have some... Where's my grease gun? That was hanging around somewhere too. What did I do with that? Shoot. What the heck did I do with my grease gun? It was right down here for like the longest time. Did I hang it up? No? Oh, dudes. So unprepared. Oh, dudes. Where the heck did that grease gun go? Because in taking apart the wheel, I got rid of all the grease that was on there. I put it over here? No. Well, what the heck? Stop it, dryer. You already dried the clothes. Interesting. It has to still be down here. Guys, do we have to make a quick field trip? We may have to make a quick field trip and run down to the hardware store. That might be what we have to do. I have one that's just down the road, though, so it wouldn't be bad. What did I do with that grease gun? I haven't used it for anything. Last thing I used it for was to grease up the kick wheel. Oh. We may have to run down to the hardware store, dudes. May just have to buy some grease real quick. I don't know. I really don't. I really, really don't. All right. I was probably almost out of. All right, let me grab my wallet, car key. All right, class, going on a field trip. Oop. Going on a field trip. Hopefully it just disconnects this. What do I need at the heart? Oh, I need some grease. I need to re-grease everything. Oop. All right, you guys are going to look at the sky for a little bit because I don't. Medulla oblongata. You got it, Nick. Here we go. I hope the stream just stays going. Zoom. I wonder what you guys are looking at. Can you see out the windshield? Looking at the overcast today. Always use your turn signal, people. Don't be one of those weirdos that ever signal when they change lanes or make a turn. Oh, we got the yellow light. No. Hey, I see a twin over there. Same car is what I mean. Twin car. Twinsies. Cute. Really, bro? You don't turn out in front of me like that? And then not even do 40? Okay, now you're doing 40. Good. Good, good, good. Oh. I'll try to catch up on chat when I park. If y'all are chatting, hopefully I'm still live. Don't even know after it disconnected from the Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi, no problem. Oh, some work being done at the bowling alley. Here it is, the good old True Value. Oh, 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 oh. Alrighty. There we are. Turn the headlights off. Yeah. Are we still here? We're still here. All right. Yep. You guys are going in the old pocket. Excuse me. Where can I find grease? Yeah. In the back here? Awesome. Thank you. Lubricant. Go buy it. Y'all see it? Oh, this stuff. Here we go. All-purpose lithium grease. Moly grease. Multi-purpose. Guess we'll just get the cheap stuff, right? $4.50 for this. Just what I'm looking to get. Yeah, the hardware store is right down the road from me. All right, let's do this. Bye-bye. Ooh.
I think, I don't know, maybe it's just the way it's.
Morning.
How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Not too bad.
I put the gate up between the hall.
Just that, sir.
Yes,
and the
please.
kitchen.
Total tax,
Kitchen
$4.85.
and,
Perfect.
living room, so the guy
Do it on
can
plastic.
come through
That's
the-
fine.
the garage. And then when he leaves, you can get down. All right.
There you go.
Amazing.
Have a
Thank you
good
so
one.
much. You as well. Mission accomplished. No, it's a true value. I don't know if they have true values everywhere. If it's just like an upstate or New York thing. Morning, TRX. How's it going, buddy? Did I miss anything else? Them trees are nice. Nice, Mandy. All right. Buckle up. And we'll skedaddle. Starting to sprinkle. Bump, 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 bump. Yeah, I'll wait for this car. He's going kind of quick. He's going a little quick. Did you guys like that streaming professionalism right there where I flipped around the camera while I paid? That was some pretty professional stuff right there, eh? Even though I just tap paid, so the back of my card didn't even show anyway. All right, back to the house. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Little Einsteins are ready to explore. There's so much to find. Little Einsteins. How many seconds can I play on the radio? Up to 10. Just hold me in hard. Okay. Whoa, that car almost hit me. Simmer down, buddy. Drown me in love. Faith and desire. In your head. We're at a red light. Epic professionalism. Max professionalism. Alright, let's get this wheel spinning again, dudes. 10 months with not a single spin. Craziness. Absolute bunkersness. Whoa, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Well, you have arrived. When the ride stops, please exit slowly to your left. Nice, nice. Oh shoot, I left my windows open. You guys want to see something cool? Hidden feature on the Acura. I can roll down all the windows and open the sunroof with just the key. And then you can close everything by holding the key in the lock. All the windows close up for you. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. Not gonna lie. Pretty nifty for a car, 2007 too. It's a pretty neat feature to have. All right. Ugh. Grease acquired. Hoopla. Goal for me? I have clay. You guys let me go out in public with clay on my forehead? You guys are my friends. All right. Game chops. Oh, that's cool. There's dudes making me look ridiculous out here. Think people are going to take me seriously with clay on my face? I'm going out in public looking like Ben Wolf now. Golly. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Yeet. We have here 3 new wavy washers. These little guys. Beautiful. And a new belt. This was $22 after shipping, so not terrible. The wavy washers I was charged 79 cents per, and then the belt was $7. Ooh. The clay polka dot. Oh, cool, man. Thank you so much. Y'all have to check them out. Game chops. I guess I could always message you if I forget, but do I have game chops? Beautiful. And I'll put this right up by my laptop. All right. So I'm probably going to have to use my laptop to pull up the diagram of how this gets reassembled. Like I said, it was a bit ago. I also don't really remember what was greased. But I guess any connections will be greased, right? There's just some extra clay down here. This clay is out of the way, though. But while I have it open, I might as well clean it, right? Let's see, how can I make you guys see this? What would be the best way here? I need like a GoPro. What were you guys looking at when you were in my pocket? Could you see the store while I was walking around? Or was it just too shaky from my shirt dangling around? I'm actually kind of curious as to how that looked. I mean, I can always rewatch it too. But, all right. This clay pretty much cleaned off now. Beautiful. I need a TV tray for my stuff. And then I think I'm going to get the tripod and try to set you guys up on the tripod somehow. Ooh. I think that's what I'll do. That'll do. Cool. Kept everything wrapped up in a towel. But yeah, let me see if I can pull up the diagram here. Wait, oh, hold on. Wait, my subscriber goal thing? Is that what it was? Yep, the store, the shelves and whatnot, but should quite a bit, yeah. I figured. 5? Go for it. Let's see. Ooh. Speedball, or what's it called? Artista wheel diagram. Owner's manual for the Speedball Artista. Table of contents. Wheel operation. Wheel diagrams. Diagram legend. Here we go. All right. All right. This is what I'm looking at, dudes. So this is like the bottom plate. Square piece that goes on. Then I think that, okay, yep, that's the spinny thing. The belt attaches to that. And then there we go. The wheel head goes down from the top through that little flange thing. Okay. So, yeah. This should work. Cool. Now let's find my tripod. Yeah, remember to credit them. Definitely. Saw the trees and skies, power lines, nice. What's my camera doing? It's like, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, let's get you guys in position here. Can we see better like this? I need it to like angle, but it's broken, so it just like flops all the way down. I don't know why. I kind of have to balance you upright like that. I can lower the legs, actually. Make the legs a little bit shorter here. Give you guys more better view, hopefully. Yeah, we're getting there. All right, now I'll just have to try to stay out of the camera while I'm doing this. Cool. Okay, so here's that flange thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring the old laptop over here. Sorry guys, I should have been way more prepared. I was just so excited. Didn't get anything ready. Field trip was fun though. I'm gonna move my laptop over here so I can kind of reference that a bit easier. All right. Oh crap, I didn't realize I bought a busted can of grease. Ew. Grease. Should probably go find some gloves real quick so it's easier to clean my hands off. That is probably a good shout. Nope, Zoe's home. She's on break. Go say hey. Yo, I'm live.
I hurt myself.
On what? I already knew about that.
Well, no.
Oh, you hit it again.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, and then there's also this.
There's also this.
This.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Apparently, I just like to cause myself pain.
My wheel parts came in, so we're putting that together now.
Yeah, when we went outside with the cat, I'm like, what is he doing?
Do you have any gloves in your pocket? Can I have two?
you know I always got gloves in my pocket.
Oh, I know. I don't want them all. I just want two. Thank you, ma'am.
I literally only have 3.
What are you going to do with 3 gloves?
Well, I don't know. That's why I gotta grab more when I go back.
Oh. Yeah, there's some copyright-free music playing on the laptop. Another random been obsessed with replaying Skyrim for the millionth time. I have never actually done a full playthrough. Actually, I've only played, hardly played Skyrim. I used to play it when my brother, when I go to my brother's house on his PlayStation sometimes. Oh, this still photo up here. Zoe brought this home from work. Actually, it's a print. Audrey M. Casey. It's labeled, or it's signed 96, and down in the corner here it says 267 out of 500. So I'm assuming that means only 500 prints of this were made. So I don't know, pretty cool. It's a nice piece that we just decided to hang up out here. Is that where I had it hanging? Or is that a different nail that I just hung it on? It looks like it's in a different spot now. All right, let's see. I think some grease needs to go down this shaft because there's definitely old grease in there still. So, I guess we'll just, finger it in there? I don't want to put a terrible amount, right? Like, I don't want to overdo it. Like, that's probably plenty right there, huh? Okay. No, computer, don't go to sleep. Come on. All right. So, I think actually we should reassemble the bottom first. But I probably shouldn't have stuck that in there. It's not going anywhere, though. Let me take one glove off here. Get the splash pan out of the way. Alrighty. Yerba. Who? Wheels are not light. They got some heft to them. I will say they got some heft. Let's see here. Think it's a real place? Huh. I wonder if that was done plein air. Oh, wait, there's some more writing in the other corner. I didn't even see that. It says, oh, it's actually signed, too, by Audrey M. Casey. Someone want to look her up? See what else she's done? Audrey M. Casey. Exactly the way you think it's spelled. Come on. Why isn't this coming off? I don't have any other screws in there. Oh. Till next week. See you later, Nick. Thanks for stopping in. Very, very awesome to always have you guys in here. Hope so. Would love to take my camera there. Take the camera where? Sorry, Mandy. I lost you on that one. See, like, what is holding on to this right now? Oh, that had it. Come on. Is it like, what the heck? I just need to get like one corner up. We'll be good from there. What the heck? There we go. Jeez. So it does have this wire attached on there. See, how can I do this? Please stay. Please stay. Please stay. All right. Oh yeah. So there's a, okay. I see the grease. I'm actually probably gonna want a little more grease in there too. So, how does this go again? There are the wavy washers. Okay. What did I? Does anyone know what I? Oh, they're over here. Okay. Let me just make sure they sent me 3. I didn't even check that. Okay, yeah, there's 3 here. Okay, so first we need to bear with me, guys. It's my first time ever published by Mill Pond. She has also been elected as one of the 19 wildlife artists from across Canada to participate in an exhibit at the Royal Ontario Museum celebrating Canadian wildlife. Beautiful. Oh, wildlife artist known for her paintings and prints. She was raised in the rural area near Canadian National Park. She spent 16 years in the boreal forest region of northern Canada. Beautiful. Wow. Yes, thank you, Mandy. Bye, Jess. You enjoy your weekend too. I hope it's relaxful and all that jazz. All right, how the heck does this work? So that shaft is already right there. Why does it look like there's another plate? Or is that this piece? And the flange comes. It goes like this. Wait, but there's nothing for me to screw this to. Am I missing something? What am I missing here? Is it good? Did I lose a piece somehow? What is that screwing into? Oh boy, guys. What the heck? Oh, I'm looking at this backwards. This piece is going to go on the front, on the top side, not on the bottom side. Okay. That makes more sense. Still not sure where that's going to screw. Oh, there's the 3 holes right there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. We're back on track here. So let's start at the bottom. That's what we need to start with here. So that whole assembly is in. We need the flywheel to come here. The wheel head shaft will come through this. And that's what holds this wheel in place. And then this is grooved for the belt. Yep. Okay. All right. So I wonder if I should. All right. This music is too much for me now. Quiet down. Bonus fun fact. Oh. Above looking outside my window for photo ops. Bonus fun fact. He's a member of the board of directors at the Waukesha, County Arts Council. Oh, that's cool. Where is the Waukesha? Is that like what province is that in? Poking over the chat. Okay. I think we're moving and grooving here. So we need this piece to get screwed in there. What did I do with all of my? Oh yeah, they're all in here. I just got to remember which screws did what. Okay, these ones all look the same. These ones all look the same. And those two look the same. But why is the... Oh, those three look the same. So 4, 4, and the 3. So these 3 have to be for this one. I think I did take some pictures along the way, so if we really need to go digging for that, but they're on my phone, and obviously I'm streaming on the phone, so I don't really know how that would work. Is that 7 likes? Is that accurate? Come on, dudes, let's get up 10 likes. I think that'll be my first time hitting 10 likes in a very long time. I don't know if I've hit 10 likes since I started streaming again, actually. So is there anything that goes under this little flange thing? No. So maybe I'll start with that. That means I'm going to have to put this thing back on and then fight with it, but you know what? It is what it is. I just don't want to get any clay into the computer or anything like that. So this piece faces the front and the lip flares up. So this will go on like this. Beautiful. And then 1, 2, 3. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Find out what it means to me. Need my old screwdriver. What did I do with that? Put it up here? I did. I think I stole this from my mom. So, shout out, Mom. All right. Plate is in. Now, okay, so this is the wheel is gonna go through, and this is gonna sit at the bottom. This then goes on top of this. Well, this will be like this, or like that. And this goes on top. But okay. So I think I want to slot in my wheel head now. Let me just hit it with some more grease before I do that. And I'm sure I can always add more too. Tube grease. Come and get your tube grease. There it is. Ooh. There's a wire that's attached to this bottom plate here, so apparently not in Canada, but Wisconsin. You mean greater Minnesota? Almost 900 miles away from me. Okay. Yeah. Man, I mean, I'm right on the border. I'm practically Canadian. So, all right. So do the wavy washers go on this? So it's looking like, consult you guys here. Let's show up. All right, so it's looking like, it's really tiny, I know. Those are the 3 washers. So those would go on, then the flywheel, then that spinny piece, then the base plate. Does that sound right? I think I'm interpreting this correctly. think I am. Grab those wavy washers. Looks accurate to me. Yeah, it is hard to tell. I'm sorry. It's not the best way of showing you. But I think if I do remember properly, I think this is how it went. So we'll throw these guys on. Okay. Now, this wheel, I want it to go on this way because I need to access these because these are 2 screws. Oh, sorry. These are 2 screws right here and here that kind of pinch the shaft of the wheel. So I want this facing me. Okay. Now I think we can put the belt back on, or the new belt on, rather. Hey, Terry, since you're still here, is this belt okay? Like, it's also not going to show up very good, but it's like, it got kind of, not folded, but like, should I do anything to this to make it like formed before putting it on the wheel, or should I be good to just go for it? Stay. Come on. Nothing's going right here. Oh, we found the way it is. Okay, cool. So I need to make sure that this is threaded. Start up here. Oh, it's down there. Give me a little more light out here. Should I have to stretch it a little bit? I don't want to. What's the method? Yep, you got it, Joel. And then 3 thingamabobbers to secure it. Yeah. I think you are on the right track, Joel. I think you got it, my dude. See, it's morning, Ben. It will stretch a little bit. Okay. Thank you, Terry. You're being a huge help, by the way, dude.
Goodbye.
Gotta head back.
Well, I gotta put the dog out.
Oh yeah. It's facing that way.
I know people.
It's facing that way.
I know.
Okay. Bye-bye. I hope the rest of your work day is okay.
Well, considering it's a Saturday and we have 5 aides and 2 nurses.
Nice.
It's already going better than most Saturdays. Now ask me tomorrow at this time and I might tell you a different story.
Cool. Love you, bye. Can't quite get it. Will it take? Walk the belt around the small pulley. Oh, wait. So should I start on this big one? Or are you saying to start up here with the little guy? I'm afraid to like tug too much on it. Yes. The big one. Okay. Do I maybe do something like this? Is this what walking is? Yep. Walking around the Christmas tree. Oh, I think we're getting somewhere here. Maybe not. Merrily. Sorry, Christmas music. I know. Should I try to watch a video real quick? Just I'm a very visual person. I'm not quite sure what walking around means. I'm the only thing I can think of is like slowly turning it while I walk it on the small one like a bike chain. So what is walk? I'm missing the walking part, I think. Does that mean like I kind of slowly turn it and it should like stretch itself out and then kind of hook in? Is that what we're how to put a pottery wheel belt on? Pottery wheel belt install. That's for on a Pacifica. I'm seeing a lot of Pacifica ones. Yes, just slowly turning it. Okay. So should I? Am I? Maybe you guys can't see what I'm doing here. So do I have kind of the setup right, and then I just slowly turn it here? Like I'm in the grooves up top, and then I just have this one side. Okay. All right. I guess I'm just being a little too cautious. Is that it? See, I feel like it's getting caught. But I guess it should be tight, right? Oh, geez. It will snap on the pulley. Okay. Okay. So it's correct that it's really, really tight, and I feel like it's going to break. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, you see, it's just kind of like sliding off here. Oh, we're almost there. Ah, see, it pulled off. Right back here, it pulled off. Should I have this higher up on the little pulley, or should I have the grooves? Should I have the grooves in this top part already and then walk it onto this big one? Or should I have this a little bit higher? Will that give it... No, that would tighten it up more, I would think. Yes, it will be tight, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the teeth up there. Is that... Should that be right? Come on. Oh, we almost had it. So close. Maybe I'll just like try to hold it down here. Oh, come on. We're right there. We're right there. Yes. Yes. I think we did it. I think we're on. I think we're on. Should it be lower, or will it kind of adjust itself as this spins? Like it doesn't, like it looks like it might be high. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty high right here, but then low here. It looks like these are on all the teeth. Score. I think that's proper. I'm assuming it'll kind of level itself out as the wheel spins, right? It'll push itself back into place. Rotate the pulley, make sure the belt stays on. It's very tight. Oh, it's coming up over here. Should I like try to push it down somehow? It's popping up here on this side. Ah, it's popped off. So should I try to get it lower then, maybe? You know, having an extra set of hands would be pretty cool. All right, we got it back on. And I'm trying to push it down here. See, it's pulling itself back up again. Am I not on those teeth properly? So, oh, does my pulley need to be higher? Yeah, that makes sense, Terry. It feels like my wheel head isn't all the way in, so there we go. Now the wheel head's all the way in. Oh, that feels so much better. Oh, it slumped down again. Okay. All right, the wheel head is still staying in place. And now, this is odd though, because I need the shaft of the wheel head to poke through. And my wheel head is maybe not as far as it should be. There it is. Okay. All right, now let's hold the wheel head here. There we go. That's what we were looking for, guys. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Yes. Okay, I think it's moving down now. Yep, it's pulling itself into place. Let's go. And that it spins much more freely, it feels. Okay. But I still need. Is there a screw? Keep that. Oh, yes. That's right. Yes, there's two of those here. Yes, I forgot about that. So, but I wish this wire just unplugged, but it doesn't. I don't know what that green wire is. It's not like a plug and play situation, unfortunately. That's why I'm also having a little bit of a struggle. Where did that come from? Oh, when I put that, yeah. All right, so yeah, now I'm pretty sure my wheel head is all the way in. So does that need to come more like this? So it's poking out a little bit. Because this piece here, this little spinny flange thing, green wire should always be a ground. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense because it's connected to this, the plate. But this needs to come and sit on top of this. And then this plate goes like this. And then this plate goes on top. And then this piece goes on top of everything. So I need the wheel head to be poking out enough that this can slot in. So I am a little confused. Because the wheel head is as far up as it can be. Like I can't, yeah, it's on there as far as it can be. And actually it's too far because that metal plate that we put on to begin with is now rubbing against the bottom of the wheel. So the wheel actually needs to come down a little bit if that's gonna work properly. After the set screws, just make sure you spin the wheel a couple full belt rotations so you know it's in the grooves. No, Ben, you're not a backseat mechanic. I need this help right now. I'm struggling here, dudes. It's not backseating me at all. Because, man, this is odd. This is odd. Let me just pull up that diagram again, just for my sanity, I suppose. Belt, big wheel. Shaft goes through. Wavy washers, wheel, spinny thing, plate. This seems like it's in the proper order. So am I not making sense? Am I thinking improperly here? Because this needs to set onto the shaft of the wheel. So I need the wheel shaft to come through more, or this pulley to go down. But then as it goes down, we're getting closer and closer to this edge. So am I making sense? Or is it just craziness? So like this will sit here. Maybe this is where it's at. Maybe I just need enough. Like maybe that right there is just enough clearance. So I don't know. Guess we'll give it a shot. All right. I don't remember what size Allen wrench these things were. Oh my God! First try, bros. Body. I really need to get my glasses tightened. They keep slipping on me, and especially when I'm getting all sweaty. Okay. Those are set. I mean, I guess that might be the spot right there. It just seems really close to the edge of the wheel. Do you think that's normal? It's hard to know exactly how it goes without looking at the directions or knowing how it came apart. Yeah, I did take some pictures, but like I said, they're on my phone. I don't know if I close the YouTube app here, if it ends the stream or pauses. I don't know what'll happen. But all right, that's all electrical. So no, this is the diagram I get. Do you guys think this is too close to the oh, I can't turn my flashlight on. Is that too close to the edge of the wheel? Okay. Yeah, that's just what's unsettling me a little bit is how close that is, how close the belt is to the top of the wheel. And then up here, this looks like it's on the grooves in the right spot. It should be in the middle. Okay. And then, yeah, because down here, that metal plate is just barely not touching the wheel head anymore. And the wheel head is, and the wheel head is like maxed out, like depth-wise. And I need this little bit for this piece to slot into. Then when I flip it over, this edge will be the bottom edge. So if gravity pulls it down anymore, that might cause it to slip. Huh. Hey, Sliv. What are you crocheting today? Huh. How do I get... I got to just be missing one simple thing, I bet. I just got to be missing one simple thing. Like, is this height adjustable? Should that go down? No. That's up there. That's not doing anything. Oh, yeah, I screwed it in. Because I feel like even if I shimmy it up a little bit, it still won't be in the middle. Making a top for Pride Month. Just finished the straps. Oh, very nice. I guess let me try to shimmy the wheel head up, or this thing up a little bit. Oh, come on. Get in there. I just don't think that'll be enough. And like, the flange is going the right way. Maybe keep spinning the wheel and push down the belt. It won't pull itself back up, you don't think? All right, well, let me tighten this guy back up. I just shimmied it back down to about where it was originally after shimmying it up. Ben and Terry, I think you guys missed our field trip. We had to run to the hardware store. Oh, thank you, Terry. Fortunately, this wheel isn't terribly hard to pop the bottom off. There are some wheels out there that are like open on the bottom though, right? Like if you look underneath, you'll just be looking at the motor and the pulley and everything. Are some wheels set up like that? Let's see. What can I use to pop this up? Maybe that's my issue, is I'm working at a slant. Rather than that has anything to do with it. Let's see, what can I use here? Ah. Maybe I should be pushing down on this side. So it's actually pulling itself off right now. So like, it's coming off on this side. Huh. See, we can't be having that. There's got to be at least some clearance from that metal plate. See how it's too much. And I think that's where it wants to be, but now this is rubbing against that metal plate. So what if I create like the slightest gap? If it's coming off and going in that direction, try to turn in the opposite direction and go down. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I think I see what you're saying. Weird. It's like, I think that's kind of where it wants to be. It should not be rubbing. Right, yeah, this metal plate in the bottom can't be rubbing. So that's why I have just the slightest gap. Does your flange, Terry, under the wheel head, when the wheel is on, facing the right direction, laying the right direction, does your flange go up like this or down like that? Because I have mine facing up like this into the wheel head. So I wonder if it needs to be down like this so it'll give me more room. But I thought it was there to kind of protect. Yeah, up. Okay. Because that's how I was interpreting the diagram as well. So I have that proper. And your shaft pokes up a little bit. So you can set this piece on, or have you not gotten into it yet? All right, let me try what Ben said. Push this down again. Tighten this back up. Going in the opposite direction now. So spinning it this way. Oh wait, is this the way I was spinning before? Was that the same way? Oh? Are we getting somewhere here? How did this get moved down? Is this not? Oh, it's just a okay. It holds the. Oh, that's right. The big part slots into that. Yeah, and I guess it does also help create a seal to keep junk out of it. All right. Let's see here. Wait, why isn't my wheel head staying? Okay, wait, did I miss something on the bot? Is that what's tripping me up here? I mean, the belt is definitely more centered now. I think the belt is centered now, but now there's just not enough. Oh, I guess. No, I don't think that's in all the way down. I need just a little bit more wheel head. So I wonder if it's just this delicate balance of having the wheel head in just the perfect position and then having this flywheel in exactly the right position. Is it like so particular like that? Jeez. The belt does look in a much better position now, though. All right, so I just need to loosen this crap again. Let's see here. Okay. So, because that metal plate is touching the wheel head again. So it's like, come on. Okay. We now have a slight. Okay, that stayed. Test fit this piece. Okay, now this piece looks like it's sitting properly. I can go live for a minute. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that, Terry, that'd be awesome. Pull you up on the laptop here. Jesus, that was annoying. Okay, I'm assuming you mean hang tight. Thank you for everyone who's helping me out as well. Greatly appreciate it. Hopefully once we get this thing going, we'll get a couple throws in before I have to end it here. I'm really tightening these because I'm wondering if I'm not tightening those enough and things are shifting around. Nope, it's pulling itself off again. So that can't be in the right position. What the hell? Thank you, Sliver. Appreciate the emotional support. Yeah, it's just pulling itself off again. I am not understanding. I have to be missing something here. But I'm just not getting how this piece is supposed to sit at exactly this height if I can't move the wheel head anymore because of that metal plate. And the belt's just wanting to come off. Like I can't get these. I'm not seeing a way for these to be even, or not even, but at the right height, and have enough shaft to. Yeah, Zoe, I have the diagram over here, but there's really no information. Like nobody really posts videos about this wheel at all, other than just testing out the Speedball Artista or those kind of like review videos. Nothing about maintenance or anything with this wheel head. There's oh, there you are. You're live now. Sorry.
I'll put this thing back on. You'll see that there's 4 holes here.
Yep.
Then you have these holes here.
Yep.
That are metal plate. Okay.
Yep.
There's 8 holes there total.
That's this guy.
On. You take the back off. Disconnect this.
Oh, does that just pull off? Oh, you just yeet it. Okay. Did you just pull that, or is there like a pin that you pushed to?
This plate here.
Oh, nice. It is plug and play. Yeah.
And hang on, let's get that out. If I take this off.
Yeah.
Also, I have a mic on, so.
No, I can hear you fine, dude.
So anyhow, I took these 4 screws out here. You see this rotates. That's that square.
Because it's yep, because that's attached to this. Yep.
We'll try to do this with one hand. So I'm gonna wiggle. I wiggled this plate off. Flip it over. There's the bearing.
Yep.
Okay. So you want to touch that bearing to the bottom of your plate.
Okay.
Okay.
And it looks like those were these little guys. Yep. Yep. Wait, look at your belt. It's actually quite high up too. Your belt is high up on there, Terry.
You can see my belt, but my belt's not exactly in the middle either. It looks like it's riding on this upper edge right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Right here is riding on that upper edge.
So I guess that okay.
And when it comes to this smaller pulley here,
yeah,
there's another set screw here, probably 2 of them, yeah. The set screw here and a set screw over here. It looks like this pulley is flush with the top of that shaft.
Okay, mine actually has quite a bit poking out at the top.
Okay.
So yours is a lot higher right there.
Let's hear it. Actually, helps. Oh, right here. You could actually loosen this screw. Loosen that screw, push your belt over off. And what
Oh,
this does is, as soon as
that-
you
your
loosen this
tension.
bolt,
Yeah.
this nut,
It'll loosen up the
this a little
tension.
bit, you can rotate this motor like this.
Yep.
See
Cool.
how it slides back
Yeah,
and
yeah.
forth?
And I'll give you less
You have to
tension.
bring that down, put your belt on.
Yeah.
And then tighten this back up. Just simply rotate it, then tighten that belt up,
Yep.
then tighten the screws.
That makes sense.
Super tight either way. It's tight, y'all. As far as let's see, it looks to me like the top of this shaft here looks like it almost touches the blade.
Yeah, it should rest right on there, I think.
It goes all the way in that bearing.
Yep.
That would be your depth. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, I'm getting that bearing on right now.
SKM out on his wheel. He's trying to put it together.
Oh, sorry, I'm missing my own check.
So,
Terry, oh yeah, thanks, Ben.
you can see how his wheel goes back together. It's been a little while. I know I've been down that road myself.
No.
But SKM, I think that's, you see that, I bolt that to that plate. But you're gonna have to make sure you set the set screws before you put that plate on.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
This-
Which they are. They're set in there.
After you set the set screws, you put this plate on. Okay? I'm hoping this helps a little bit. It actually feels like SKM. It feels like that bearing. Can you hear it rocking?
This seems like it's rocking still more than yours. So I think I will pull the wheel head up a little bit.
It comes to this side.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of room there.
No, yeah, I have very minimal space down there. Yeah.
You're only looking at maybe 3/16 of an inch in there.
Yeah.
So, and now I went left for FTM to try to help him out with his wheel. He's got one just like this. I'm going to come out one real quick. Show him how it goes. And, well, anyhow, I hope that helps out.
It does. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huge shout out to Terry.
And I'm going to get back on your line. You're further along. All right? Awesome. Thanks for everybody else who came in.
Might have to wait. It might. Yeah, that's still high. I wonder if I can lower this back piece here. Or maybe I shouldn't be messing with this piece, but geez, that's tight. Yes, I think it did. I don't know. I'm still struggling with like this belt just pulling up though. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm wondering, Terry, do you think if I loosen these set screws, I can slide this threaded part down a bit, and that will hopefully, does that make sense? If I lower that back pulley part, because I'm like, I don't know, the belt is still riding up. I just pulled the wheel head up even higher, and it just does not want to. Now this side's pulling up. Yeah, I don't. Ugh. Now it's just getting frustrating. Yeah, but the thing is, Terry, if I pull this up even higher, then my belt is really going to be pulling off. If I go higher, I need to go lower somehow, or get this flywheel up higher, but can't do that without moving the wheel head up higher, and I can't do that because of that metal plate. Like I'm so confused because yeah, our this back piece here, yours was flush. Yeah. So I was just loosening those guys on the small one up top. Thankfully, they use the same size as well. Oh, remove the belt. Okay. Maybe I will. It's gonna be too big, huh? Yeah. What size is this? A 3/8? I need something smaller than 3/8. 5/16. Yeah. I actually don't know where my wrench is for that thing. That's gonna be on way too tight, isn't it? Shoot. My tools are an absolute nightmare. I don't have my clicky clacky thing. Shoot. All right, I guess we'll just have to keep doing this the way we were doing it then. After that, work on getting the large pulley in place. Yeah. Okay. All right. Doesn't want to come off now. Wonderful. I'm just gonna. The novelty wore off. This is no longer fun. Now this is just annoying. A massive bee just flew in here, and I saw him walking on the ground. Picked up my bag, so he started flying, but luckily he flew out the door, so I just closed the door. Are you kidding me? Did that just fall? Oh, my God. Never going to get a break. Come on. Why aren't you coming off? Thank you. Okay. All right. Wheel head has no clearance. Well, hardly any clearance. So that should be in position. Oh yeah, I dropped it. Now for this guy. Okay, yeah, so this thing slides easily. Yours is flush, but that's not going to help me. I need to go down. I don't want to go down all the way. Maybe I turn it on and off again. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should have started there, Mandy. Maybe I should have started there. Did you just say you're going live again? I appreciate it, Terry. I hope I'm not taking you away from any work that you really need to get done. So this, so that's all the way down. So now I can have the pulley. What if I just do it like this, just all the way down? Have the pulley like that. That shouldn't affect anything, right? Maybe I should have it a little bit up. Thank you, Mandy. That was funny. All right. I'm back. Terry. All right.
Are you all with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
I can't do 2 lives at once. Let me see if I can. I'm going to bring up my other things so I can kind of watch yours as well. So hang tight, hang tight.
Yep. You're good, man. I appreciate it.
Where are you? Here. Okay.
All right.
I think I got it.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, are you live with me?
Yep.
All right, I can hear you now.
Cool.
Okay. So, what I was talking about is these screws will allow you to adjust this motor and rotate it.
Right.
Way. Okay, it rotates around this way.
Yep.
To loosen this belt up.
Yeah, I can't find my socket. Or I found the socket. I can't find my wrench thing. Shoot, I can't find it. Yeah. I don't think I can get this by hand. I can't find my my thing. It's called a ratchet, isn't it? Is that something different? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get that, Terry. I really don't know where my ratchet went. Yeah. Yeah, up here.
That's okay.
But I did, like, this piece did loosen off the top pulley part. So I can slide that down.
All right.
And maybe like get them to line up that way by adjusting the heights of these.
Well, let's work on this big pulley because I think the big pulley needs to be in the correct position.
Okay. Yeah.
For the fan to go on correctly and all that.
Okay. So yeah, underneath I have just that little bit of clearance from the metal plate. So I
So here's what I'm thinking. Yes. You should have about 3/16 in there. Okay.
yeah, that's about what I have. Yep.
And then plate the bottom of your wheel head should be about 3/16 there. Okay. See if I can get a dimension. The next if I can get a dimension for you actually, or where am I sitting? From my bottom, I think. So if I go from the bottom,
Yep.
do a tape measure on you.
Yep. I'll grab it.
So that's jam. I have 1 1/4 inches. 1 1/4 inches to my top of my pulley there.
Oh wait, to the top of it. Okay. I was like, wait a second.
So I think it's critical that you get this part of it correct.
Oh.
Everything to kind of go together.
One and a quarter. Okay. My pulley is all the way down right now, or the big one is all the way as far down it can sit, and it is just over 1 1/4. So I actually can't get it any lower.
Oh. You need to squeeze. Okay, you remember the wavy washers you put in?
Yeah. The wavy washers need to be like pushed down. They're springing it back up, that's for sure.
You need to. Yes, you need to push them down.
Okay. So I should like kind of hold this pulley down while I tighten up the set screws to the wheel head. Wait, no, wait. How if I go lower, this is gonna.
Yes.
Oh no, because I have to adjust the height of the back piece. Okay. Huh. Okay.
Don't worry about the back pulley right now.
So
The little pulley, don't worry about the little pulley right now, okay?
yeah, when I
get the front pulley correct first.
when I push it down, it gets to just about that 1 1/4. Still a little higher, but just about.
Yeah, you need 1 1/4 inches. Try to get it down as far as you can to you reach that 1 1/4 inches, okay?
Yep. All right, it's not springing back up. And okay. And that puts us at, yeah, I'm like two little marks above 1 1/4. So we're there, and I couldn't really push it down any further, but I think that's there. Right.
Are you sure you can't push that any harder?
All right. I'll try.
The other thing is, SJ, is make sure you did not change the distance between your wheel head and that metal plate.
That metal plate. Yep, those are still looking good. That didn't shift. All right, push it down with all my force here. Those wavy washers are indeed compressed.
Yeah, use all your force to try to get that pushed down. Yeah, the wavy washers have to be compressed.
I see. That's how they do their job.
Sorry, guys, I'm walking around here. I'm helping out another potter right now with the wheel. Yes, SJ, that's exactly how to do the job.
Oh shoot, that moved my. Okay, no, it just shimmied a little bit, but that's holding its space. Okay.
Did you push the shaft?
No. It did end up staying. I was mistaken. That gets us. Yeah, we're at that 1 1/4.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So there's quite a bit of shaft sticking up. Okay.
Okay, so next what I would do, yeah, there will be. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make my mind to see where I'm at, okay? Let's see here.
I have 2 clicks under 1/2 inch.
We're at 5/16 of an inch.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So
I'm at 6 then.
But
You're at 5 and I'm at 6.
it looks like it's 5/16 of an inch on mine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. All right. Well, that's okay then.
That's odd. So I think once my wheel head
Should be good with that.
doesn't have pressure, I think it'll be right at that 5 as well.
So
Well, actually, this
let's,
shouldn't move. I don't know.
Let's put the belt back on.
Okay.
Oh, and you're sure that your set screws on your big pulley are tight, correct?
Yes, very tight.
Okay, great. So I want you to take the small pulley. I want you to put it on your motor and tighten it down to where the pulley is flush with the top of the shaft, okay?
Okay.
You guys get to see the inside of one of these wheels. Actually, it's like put together rather nicely.
Crap. So I just put my belt on, but I can't adjust the.
Such a tiny motor.
Why won't it shimmy up though? Is just the wheel holding it on that
I'm
tight?
sorry, brother. Can you take your belt back off?
Yeah. But actually, Terry, if you look at where I'm working with right now, with this all the way down, because I accidentally did that before, the belt is riding right in the center of my big wheel. But I guess yours is towards the top. But if I mean, there's only.
Okay. All right.
We got.
What I need you to do is
just
the big pulley
a little bit.
and make sure the belt doesn't fall off.
Yeah. Oh, you fell. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it's staying true. I just gave it probably like 3 or 4 full rotations.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then next thing you're going to want to do, and everything looks like it's staying even, then you're good. Next thing you want to do is put your bearing on your plate, okay? If you haven't done that already.
Oh wait, I lied. As I keep spinning it, it is settling towards that top edge. Let me give it some more spins to see if it's gonna go right off.
Okay.
Okay, so it is actually sitting just about flush with the top edge now. It pulled up. But sorry guys.
Okay.
Forgot you, Phil.
Good.
So yeah, it's sitting closer to where yours is now. Even with the smaller pulley all the way down. It's odd how yours is staying at the top.
Yeah, these wheels are mass produced.
Yeah.
What you have to remember is they're going to be pretty well set the same on all wheels
Yeah.
that you make. They're all going to be the same.
I'm curious as to why this is different then. Because if I move that top pulley up to where yours is, my belt won't even be on the big wheel. It won't. Because I'm riding that top edge right now with the small pulley as far down as it can be. So if I make that higher, it'll literally just, the belt won't even be on the wheel.
Okay.
It is very odd. It seems to be staying right at that bottom edge now, though.
Okay, so
as I'm still spinning it.
Okay. So you're. All right. Sorry, there's a delay between our streams, but anyhow, what I would do then, SKM, is I would take your bearing and put it on your plate.
Yep.
And I put your plate on your wheel, okay?
Yep.
And I would tighten that down. I'd put your 4 screws in, and I would tighten that down.
Why are these holes not lining
The
up?
reason why I'm telling you this is I'm wondering if the shaft on your big pulley is actually moving a little bit, okay?
Uh-huh.
If we put our bearing in with this plate, it locks that shaft in. Hey Cynthia, how you doing? Good morning. I'm helping SJ out with his wheel.
Yeah, Terry, these holes are actually not lining up. So that is interesting. Why would these not be lining up?
Well, the plate will only go in one direction.
Right.
Can you see mine the way I have mine?
Yep. Yeah, this is where I'm at, and my holes are just quite literally not lining up. Like if I line up this hole, it's not. Yeah, it's not even down here. Yeah, I mean this was definitely on before. What the heck? That doesn't make sense.
So this is what I'm thinking, is that your shaft is still moving. That shaft is still moving. That's why we're having a problem with the belt. So these holes should line up. I mean, you took it off. So it's gonna come back on.
That's what I'm saying, Terry. It came off, so how? That just doesn't make sense. I mean, I can try to finagle them.
I'll tell you what, this is what I do probably is
give up. No,
I
I'm
would
just kidding.
remove the belt from the little pulley to take the pressure off that shaft.
I might be able to get these screws in actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I got these in. They're just not perfectly square, which is like straight, which is weird. It seems like they're pulling themselves into position though.
How's everybody doing out there today?
Am I missing all this chat? Okay. Cool. I guess this isn't
That's good.
riveting content. Yeah, it seems like they're kind of pulling each other into place now.
4 thumbs up. That's awesome. I bet not too many people see the bottom of a wheel already. I mean, this is a small wheel. This is the Spyder series. I use this a lot when I go out on shows and stuff, and I can throw just a lightweight wheel for me to use.
All right, this plate is on good.
Pretty much brand new wheel. I mean, you can see everything's really clean inside. Okay, awesome. So now, if you're able to spin the pulley, does your belt want to come off still?
I can't quite see anymore. But seems to be staying flush, yeah.
You have to probably look in from the bottom edge if you can when you rotate.
Yeah, it's staying there.
SJ, are you comfortable with plugging your wheel in?
Yeah, I can do that. Should I plug in that ground cable before I do that? That ground cable probably has to be plugged back in, right?
Yes.
Okay. What did I do with that? Oh, yeah.
Mine out.
Wait, Terry, can you show me how that plugs back in? Or am I just...
I'm just one-handed, guys. This is
Yeah, it goes on this way.
this is pretty, but I'm going to do it one-handed.
Is it just...
Okay, so turn your wheel on slowly and let's see what happens with the belt.
Wait, can you show me your ground cable? Because mine... It's like this little pin. Does it just poke right into that?
Here's my ground. Oh, yeah, it's just little pins.
Oh, shoot. I didn't have both my grounds plugged in. One of these guys was dangling off. Wow, okay. I did not have two plugged in. There was only one plugged in.
Yeah, they both be plugged into this plate.
Wow.
That's okay. I won't kill you. I say that jokingly. It's not going to kill you. Seriously, though. Bolts, the amperage that kills you, not the bolts.
Alrighty, those are in. Try to balance this here. Grab my cord. I got to plug it in up here. Ah, shit. It doesn't reach. I guess I can unplug my fan real quick. And you're done.
Yeah, I just want you to do run the wheel slowly, and we want to see if that belt tracks correctly.
Off. Okay, good.
Plug right in here. Just plug right in here.
Yeah, I bet, Terry.
Right, guys. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. All right, we're good. All right, I got mine plugged in.
Okay. We're spinning. And
Let's see here. Make sure I'm on the low setting. Turn mine on.
it seems like it's staying true.
My wheels a little bit, so. Is it?
I think so.
Any good?
Speed it up a little bit here.
And plug my wire in on the wall over there. Yeah, speed it up a little bit. Here, guys, here's a look at SJM, otherwise known as Adirondack Earthenware, if you don't know who that is.
Okay. It rode up a little bit, but now it's flush again with the top of the wheel.
All right. It should find its own center, you know what I mean, to where it likes to ride.
I can't tell if it's going up higher. It looks like it might be.
If you feel comfortable, turn on full speed and let's see if it stays on.
It's also making a little bit of a noise.
Is it going? Which, the little pulley or the?
It sounds like something's rubbing underneath the plate here. And it's riding up on the big pulley. Yeah, it's coming off the big pulley slowly.
Did you put your grease on?
Yeah, I put plenty of grease in there. I want to put more in, but yeah. There, it has some. Maybe I should put more.
It almost seems like that shaft on it. It's weird. It almost seems like the shaft on the big pulley needs to be through.
Oh, I see what happened, actually.
It's weird, SJ, that it wants to keep riding up.
Even with my small pulley tightened up, it seems like it pulled up. That small pulley went up. Yeah, it went up. The small one didn't stay down.
So it's flush now?
Almost flush, but that's why it's pulling the belt off the big wheel, because it rode up. It slowly pulled itself up somehow.
Well, my belt is on the edge too, if you remember seeing it.
Yeah, but now mine's coming above that edge. It's actually like coming off.
Yeah, my belt is almost at the edge of the wheel as well.
Mine, no, the belt. Yeah, the belt's actually like pulling up off the wheel, the big wheel.
Let me pull it back off.
Let me loosen this back up, and I'll shimmy it back down
Oh, okay.
if I can. Nope, it's not going to work with me, is it?
I'm trying to think of what that's going to do because it almost seems to be like the shafts are not parallel with each other. That's the only reason that I think of it want to rise off of that.
I'll try like pushing it back down, then tightening it back up again. I feel like we're just about there. I feel like we're just about there. Should slap some more grease in there too. All right, let me take this off.
Yeah, you have to really make sure the set screws tight.
Yeah, maybe that was it. I just didn't really lock it in enough.
If those set screws aren't tight, they could possibly walk.
So okay, no, that's fine. I thought we were losing something there. I really don't want to take this belt back off, but how am I going to slide that back down?
Yeah. So what are you trying to slide back down a little point?
But here, see, the belt is actually coming off the wheel here. Oh, sorry. Because the pulley
Oh, I see.
pulled itself back up. So let me try, like you said, really getting those set in. Can I take a hammer and like something and just lightly tap it down? Or will that possibly cause some damage? What if I
I would try not to do that. Hammering on a shaft like that could damage the motor.
All right, so belt coming back off. So I have to just undo everything again for the 10th time. 10 more to go.
To loosen up the set screws and slide the pulley down by itself once you have the belt off. I would never take a hammer to a motor shaft like that.
Yeah, I was thinking about just taking this because this end can fit right over and then hammering the top. But yeah, I guess if I can avoid it, might as well not do that.
Yeah, I would not do that. That would probably, it could possibly cause damage, you know.
Nice. And of course, wheel head fell off. Because I forgot to prop that back up. Too many moving pieces here. Not enough silences.
Can you measure how much shaft is sticking up off the pulley?
All right. So
Or you already took it off?
this is down. Sorry, what were you asking?
I just want to see if there's a good walk or not. The pulley's walking on the shaft.
Come on. You worked for me before. Seriously? Is this not the same? It is definitely the same Allen wrench. There's no reason for this not to be going in. Please, for the love of God, can something just go right here?
It could be metric. It could be a metric out there. I don't know what they are exactly.
All right, I can't tighten these set screws anymore. So just hope that's not part of the problem.
Okay. So where did you set the middle pulley at?
I put it all the way back down.
Is it up at the top or you put it down all the way?
I put it back down all the way because that seemed to be where the belt liked to be
Okay.
before it rode back up. Just gonna double check it because Yep. That one's not going anywhere. And yep, that one's not going anywhere.
One of the set screws on the flat part of that cap.
Yes, one of them is. Yep. Is that correct?
Okay, great.
Okay. Okay. So now I need to press my big wheel again, compress the wavy washers, and then tighten that one back up.
Yes.
But I need to have that little bit of clearance down here.
What I would do, SJM, is I would support the wheel head underneath.
Yep, I am.
So if you have anything to put underneath this wheel head,
Yep, I have a box under there.
just like here. Oh, man.
Yep, and then I'm using an Allen wrench,
I can do this.
my smallest Allen wrench. It's super
Take
tiny,
this,
and that's
you
gonna
support
hold
that wheel head like that,
the plate
okay?
apart. Yeah.
This way, when you push
Yep.
on the wheel head and set those set screws, you get there as far as you can. I try to get it to where you're pulling it's pretty close to the inch and a quarter. Apparently yours will probably go a little bit over. Maybe inch 3/8.
All right, I think that's as tight as I can get these. Yep. And that stayed in place.
To me that yours keeps wanting to ride up.
Where were we measuring again, Terry? It was to the top of the wheel. Okay, actually, whatever I did now, I'm dead on that 1 1/4
Yes, we're measuring from
for the shaft. See, I have so much more shaft sticking out than you.
Be better now. Let's find out.
I have just over a 1/2 of an inch of shaft sticking out from,
the shaft I have sticking out here is about 5/16.
and I have over 1/2 an inch.
You have a 1/2 an inch sticking out?
Yeah. And
Let me get my yeah, that's awful strange to me. It almost makes me think yours must be different than mine for some reason.
when did you buy?
My tools here. I was trying to find a stick to make it easier for me to measure it.
Yeah, I can go grab my yardstick too, so I can try to get a more accurate measurement. But yeah, Terry, when did you buy this wheel? Because I wonder. I think I bought mine in 2019. I want to say the summer of 2019.
My wheel probably this here wheel was probably only 3 years old.
So yours is from a much more recent lot than mine. So I wonder if they, did a little bit of re-engineering for it.
So if you have that much shaft sticking up, SJM, I think you need to raise your.
Bye, Ben. Thank you.
You need to raise your.
Oh.
Way I'm thinking. You need to raise the hip point.
But if I raise the big pulley, then I won't be compressing the wavy washers. I could pull my wheel head out a little bit, and that will pull in some of the shaft.
Also, SJM, Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the wavy washers do need to be compressed.
Yeah, so maybe I'll just use this a little bit bigger of an Allen wrench to support, to make that gap between that metal plate and the wheel head.
Yeah, but before your wheel head on, it's still okay. Yeah, if you have that much shaft sticking out.
1, 2, 3. Okay, whatever I just did, I have it at that 5/16. Whatever I have that 5/16. Oh wait, but I'm not pushing down the wheel, so I'm gonna get some more from that.
I think your pulley should be higher than.
But how can I make the pulley higher while still compressing the wavy washers? Right? Because if these need to be compressed, I can't raise the wheel. Bless you.
Well, that's what it is, Sam. I'm what I was thinking is if you raise the pulley up, you have to put more washers in.
Oh, sure. Only 3 came out of it, and then they only sent me 3 new ones, so it's, I don't know. All right. I got this compressed and tightened up, so we probably gained a little bit of height there, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm in between 5 and 6/16. So I think I'm there. I think.
Probably correct, SJ. You probably have the correct amount of washers.
Yeah, I'm right at that spot now. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
And then so I gotta. Whoa! You guys hear that rain?
So what you might want to do now is put the belt on.
Since our wheels are in the same position, should I raise the small pulley up?
And then try to run it. I can hear the rain. It's possible you may have to raise the small pulley up, yes.
All right, let me do that. Make it flush since we're kind of on the same track here.
Speedball. I mean, this is a pretty good wheel. So it's pretty quiet for me. It's small, lightweight, so I can take it anywhere I want to take it. Plug it into my generator or whatever. A good deal.
Okay, I have the small one flush.
Wheel, you know? I put it on my table and stand up and throw.
That's what I do too. I stand up, but throw it at the table here. All right, so belt.
Yep, good belt next. help somebody else out there if they have one of these wheels. On how to fix them. It can be frustrating for sure. I know. But there's really not much to these wheels. You got the big pulley here. Small motor, small pulley. Little board. So we got a little bit of the passenger wheel. Simple wheels.
It seems to, yeah, it's pulling itself off again. God damn it. I just tried spinning it by hand, and sure enough, that the belt is trying to come off again. Ugh. God. I'm just meant to throw on a kick wheel, apparently. Wasn't meant to have an electric wheel. Yeah, it's coming right off.
It's coming out.
Oh my God. What the heck?
Keep going. Actually, just keep going and let's see if it does actually pull it off.
Yeah, it just popped itself right off. It just sprung right off.
It's okay, brother. I know it's frustrating. All right. So what I'm thinking, SJM, is that one of these pulleys, they're not parallel.
I'm lowering the small one.
These pulleys have to be vertical with each other in order for that thing to track correctly. The other thing is the top of this pulley, okay? The top of this pulley here needs to be even with the very top of that. In other words, it needs to be in line and flat with each other.
Yeah.
If they're not flat with each other, and one of them's curved up or down,
Yep.
or one's higher than the other, or lower than the other,
Yeah.
your belt will track off.
Yep. All right, I shimmied the small one down a little bit, so we'll see if that's more in line now.
Well, I think you're going the right direction. Okay. The only thing I can tell you is maybe this is not square.
I may have to give Speedball a call and see if I can get like a tech on the phone or something.
So I'm listening to you as while I'm talking. So. Yeah, take the small pulley and move down. And let's just see if that helps the belt more centered on the big pulley. That'd be a good idea, you know, to get that one to go.
I'm gonna have
Your wheel's making a weird noise too.
that noise is coming up from the motor. Yeah, that's coming like from that small pulley area. All right. Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, I think I just need to take a break from this. I don't think this is going to work right now. I don't understand.
Okay.
Just popped right off again. Came right off. I'm going to destroy this brand new belt. Just going to put the little pulley all the way back down, I guess, and see what that does.
You might want to call Speedball and ask them about it.
I mean, I'm assuming these things are quite durable, but still. No, I'd rather not break it, of course. Come on.
They are adorable.
Spin with me now.
Adorable.
All right, with that small pulley all the way down again, it seems I'm probably about 1/4 of an inch below the top of the big pulley. And it's slowly riding up, it seems. Oh my God, you know what I think the issue is, Terry? My flywheel isn't level. Where's my level? I swear to God, if this is the problem.
What's that?
It looks like...
Oh, really? Your flywheel's not level?
Where is my level? I just saw it the other day. Literally just saw it the other day. What did I do with it? I mean, I could just be tripping. All right.
So I wonder if your flywheel is bent. If this big pulley is bent.
Yeah, that might be the
If
case.
it's plastic, it's possible it could have gotten warped somehow.
All right, let's see here. Try plugging her back in.
You should probably get a hold of Steve Ball and ask him about this whole situation because it shouldn't be this hard, to be honest with you.
They couldn't have made these ground wires any shorter, huh? It's also not helpful at all.
For anybody in my live, I'm helping out a potter with his wheel. This is why you see one of my smaller wheels upside down. I have the guts showing right now. That's what the inside wheel looks like. Yeah, mine are short too. They didn't leave a whole lot for you, for sure.
And we're spinning.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you guys see that?
I see it spinning. Does it look like the thing's walking at all?
I don't think the belt is moving, but is that showing up on here? My finger does bob up and down. I think I'll have to order another one of these wheels.
Yeah, I see your pulley.
Yep, it definitely warped.
The pulley's going up and down.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see it. I would say I would order another one. I think it is.
It doesn't look like that belt is moving though.
Belt staying on the pulley?
I believe so. Yeah, that's wobbling good though.
Well, then why don't you give it a shot? Why don't you put it together? Yeah, go fast. But why don't you put it back together and give it a shot, SJ? You may be able to get away with it like that. You might be able to get away with it.
Okay, why aren't we going on now?
All right, SJ. Well, I've got to get ready to go.
Thank you so much for your help.
Go to my granddaughter. So I hope I helped you out at least a little bit.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
I'd say if you're still having problems with the wheel, I would probably get one of those pulleys.
Yep.
Or at least talk to the factory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll give him a call on Monday.
But hey, I hope I could help.
Thank you so much, Terry. You really did.
So,
Thank you so much.
I'll check in with you later and see how you made out, bud.
Sounds good, man. Look. Sorry to my few people that are in here that I'm hyper focusing on this, but okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. It's exactly what I needed right now. Is that too tight, maybe? All right, let's get this laptop out of the way. Oh. Dear, oh dear. All right. I think that's everything there. I have both ground wires plugged in now because apparently that wasn't the case before. Alrighty. And it's held in by all these little feet, these little screw feet. Well, this was almost the most frustrating thing I've ever had to deal with. 2 in the middle here. Getting shaky. I haven't eaten today. What time is it? Oh my gosh, we've been going for 3 hours. It's afternoon. Yeah, I guess it's time for lunch. I might go treat myself. Maybe I'll run to the store, grab some sushi. Some sushi sounds real good. All right. Longest live stream I've done since the throw-a-thon. And then even before then, there were only a couple hour streams. So this is the longest stream I've done in a while. Or I've had in a while, I guess. Tightened. All right. I don't know why. Oh, I put it in the. Wait. Oh, no, I didn't. That's the right hole. Doesn't fit though. Okay. How does the screw not fit in that hole? How did this wheel like change completely from me taking apart and then trying to put it back together? It's like just a completely different wheel all of a sudden. Why is this foot not screwing into the hole? This side screwed in. That side screwed in. This side just no, nothing. Is there like a different screw in this one for some reason? What the actual heck? Eel. I have eel when I go to SushiCon in Ottawa with my buddy. I'm a big tuna fan. If it's good tuna, I'm all about that. That melt in your mouth sweet tuna. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I can't get this screw out. There we go. Let's see if I have one that will fit, I suppose. Let's see here. What happened to that little kit that I had? I had like a little. Oh, it's down here. Yeah, well, these are all like pointy screws. Crap. Love some tuna. Huh. That's odd. I wonder why. Does any other fish or seafood upset you like that? Or is it just the tuna that you've noticed? All right. Do I not have any little guys? This one doesn't thread either, and it's much larger. All right, I don't think I'll need a foot over there, at least for now. I'll revisit that some other time. I desperately have to use the restroom. Anchovies. Ew. I'm not an anchovy guy. I do remember. Wait. Yeah. Sardines in a can. I remember my grandpa. He'd just pop open a can, sprinkle some salt on them, and just start eating the sardines out of the can. Pretty crazy. I have to use the restroom real bad. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll cut it. Okay. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Screw these two in. What happened here? Ooh. Never tried sardines? We made homemade Caesar dressing a few times. There's anchovies in Caesar dressing? Or is that just like a Canadian thing? For some reason, that's just not adding up to me. Okay. Now, why isn't this one going in? Are you seriously just going to have... Okay, so this one fits up here, but not... What the actual heck? I understand these wheels are mass-produced, but clearly they aren't consistent. Yes, sir. Interesting. I honestly can't say I've ever had an anchovy, though. I don't think I ever had an anchovy. Put my mic back on. Before I lose it, I'm going to lose it. All right. Let's try throwing a pot on the old electric wheel here. And then I'm probably going to be wrapping it up so I can go get lunch. I got to clean up the house because the landlords will be coming sometime soon. Not today, but sometime soon. Shoot. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. My brain just literally skipped right there. That was weird. I need to get the house cleaned up. That's what I was getting at. I didn't do any of my housework this morning yet, so I did a little bit before I went live. But obviously, I went live pretty early, so I think it was just about 9 o'clock, right? I think it was just about 9 o'clock when I went live. Turn this light off now. Get that natural light. Whew. All right. Well, that was a freaking adventure. If I have ever seen one. Golly. Oh, now I'm really craving sushi. This splash pan, it's a two-piecer here. Pretty neat. Slides the big one in first. Locks into place. And this little guy just kind of slots itself in. Boom. Pretty nifty. I'll grab me some water. Boom. I'll grab what tools I need. I want to try using this new mud tools as well, real quick. Yes, this raku clay is very hardy. All right, what else do I need? I like having this guy. And I'll need a ball of clay. I'll do another 1.25, 1.25 pound. And let's put you guys in a different spot here. Imagine salt but slimy. Sounds like something I would not like. Sounds like the sardines. This is gonna be too tall, huh? Yeah. All right. I need my. Where's my other tripod? All right. I'm sick of looking for stuff. I'm sick and I'm tired. How does that look? Oop. That should do for you guys, right? Ooh, fellas, let's do something I don't ever do anymore. Is throw on a bat. My bat pins are still already in here. I'm gonna plug my wheel in properly now because it will reach. I have an outlet that's like all the way up, so that way I don't have to worry about any water splashing onto it or anything like that, which is nice. That doesn't sound good. I think I might have wanted to put a little bit more grease in there. I'll just throw it real quick. Feel the power of the electric wheel. It spins so fast. Whoa. My bat was lifting off. What the heck? The bat keeps lifting off on me, so I just... I'm gonna have to hold it down with my pinky. Ideally, my wheel's a little bit taller too. I don't know if you see how far I'm hunching over here, but that's true. I could slap some clay into the bat, yeah. See, I never throw with a bat, so I don't know to do these things. I never, ever throw with bats. Where'd my mud shark? Oh. Or whatever they call this thing. Oh, welcome in, Brad, by the way. This is a new clay body for me. This is Raku from Laguna. I'm gonna belly this guy out a little bit more. And I also got a box of B-Mix. I am really liking this Raku clay though. It's so hardy. Feels so nice. And it was a really cool experience to go to the clay store too. My first time. It's about a 2-hour drive for me. This guy's the rim is a little thicker, but I might just leave it because I am starving. I am getting shaky. I feel a headache coming on because I haven't eaten today. So I think this guy will just need some loving in the trimming process. I think that's what. Did we hit 10 likes? Heck yeah, dudes. Right before I'm about to end too. I see that we have 10 likes now. So happy about that. I know today wasn't a very riveting stream. I thought it was going to be a lot more going on, but this wheel gave me a run for my money today. So here we are. But I will show you what we threw. Still, I'll do my whole little thingy. Clay noodle. Ta-da! Alrighty. Let's see here. I just need to take a break from this wheel. I'll probably end up taking it apart again today and being a little bit more thorough with that grease, and maybe I'll get enlightened somehow and see something that I wasn't seeing before. But that piece threw nice. I mean, it stayed centered for me. It threw nice for me on the electric wheel. That sound quieted down too, so I think that grease got moved around. So maybe I'll try throwing another pot on there before I open it up, because I did put quite a good bit of grease, I would say. But yeah, I think those are the two spots I needed grease. Can't think of anywhere else that would need grease. So this guy is cool too. I bought the blue one because I think it was the firmest one that they had, but I can still flex it a little bit. So that's what I kind of just did on that pot. I flexed it a little bit as I scraped it up. That was cool. I like that. Yeah, I'm starving here. Let's see. Ooh, if anybody's still here. Oh yeah, it says there's a few people here now. These are the guys that we threw today. I already flipped these ones upside down because I have these hardy backer, so it's kind of just sucking the moisture out of them. So like that bottom's already not firm, but you know, I can tap it and my finger doesn't even dent it. And I mean, you can hear it. I'm tapping it pretty hard. But this guy, I know he looks plain, but I'm gonna try to do this texture that I have on the handle. I'm gonna try to do that texture on him and then give him like a more simple handle. This guy, I want to have a nice elegant handle. I guess these two kind of turned out the same shape. This one looks a little bit bigger, but this guy will need to be trimmed quite a bit. But those are the three. Oop, I almost dropped you. Those are the three pieces we threw today. If there's anybody in here, I am currently practicing handles. So these are the first three recent handles that I've done in a long time. And then last week we made these handles on this planter last Monday. And he's still drying up, but the handles are on there pretty good. The only thing that I learned from is you can see that right handle is a little bit taller than the left, or a little bit higher up on the pot. So, you know, something I learned, and then something to just keep in mind in the future. And that's kind of the whole point of this journey. This is a cool little planter that I threw. I like pinched the clay together, created that kind of a cool effect. But anyway, yeah, thanks, Joel. I hand built these, and I just tried adding like some textures. This one I added the little thumb rest in there. This guy just has some simple lines, but it's like a flatter handle. I'm gonna sand this and like make them all smooth and all that too on the side, so it's nice to hold. But this one's like flat, and then same thing with this one. It has like a flat shape to it, and then stylized it with like this dragon scale texture. Feels nice. I'm happy with this one. I might do a couple more handles like this and try to refine how I do these, because I like this look a lot. So Joel says, I watched a guy who would scribe a shallow line on the wheel. Okay. Yeah, to get those handles perfectly even. Yep. That'll be the plan for the next one. But I'm still happy with how this little guy turned out, even though the handles are uneven. If the pot's just sitting in your garden or whatever, you're not going to be like, oh, that handle is, half an inch higher than the other one. You just won't really notice things like that. Like when you take a step back, yeah, you can kind of see it when you look at each handle. But once you get up close, you're like, oh, those are handles. So I'm not too beat up about it. But anyway, I need to go get some food, and I'm craving sushi. So that's what I'm going to go get. Thank you for everyone who stuck around today. Very interesting stream. A first of its kind for me. We took a field trip to the hardware store. That was fun. We had to get some grease because I have no idea where my grease gun is. We fought with an electric wheel for 2.5 hours and got something done, I guess. And we threw a couple pots on the kick wheel and threw the first pot in 9-10 months on the electric wheel. So I'd say, oh my gosh, can you see my camera shaking? That's just my hand. I need to get some calories in me. That's not good. Okay. Peace out, dudes. I gotta go clean up so I can run to the store. And I will see you on Monday. I still plan to go live on Monday. This was just a little throw in because we had stuff to do. We had new clay and we got new parts. So we had stuff to do, and I wasn't going to wait till Monday to do that. So thank you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.